All right. I was thought OBS just froze for a second there. That's good. Let me just refresh this, and we'll get started. We have like 6 or 7 gyms that we need to go and revisit as the official Pokemon gym inspector that we are now. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing tonight. What ones have we done so far? I don't actually know because I don't think this game's gonna keep track. Oh, I guess it kind of does. We did... Which ones did we do? There was not even a marker there. I guess it just removes them entirely from the app if we've done them. I'm okay. I mean, hey, that makes things easier. I'm not really sure what the best order to do these in. They seem like they were all scaled up to our level pretty drastically. So I'm thinking we just kind of do a circle around since we could just fly to most of these. Why don't we start here, and maybe we'll work our way clockwise around them all. Not sure what's going to happen once we do this, but this seemed pretty important. Seemed like there's a little more to this than just simply rematching all the gym leaders. Like in some Pokemon games that let you do this. But yeah, I'm not sure how much actually post-story stuff we'll actually be end up doing. But I'm thinking there's going to be a little bit. Oh, nice windmill. Beautiful. Where is the gym? Gym is this way. Oh, it's right over here. Perfect. So this is like probably one of the first gyms you do. The grass gym I think was supposed to be one of the earlier gyms, but I did it out of order originally. So I'm expecting this one to be pretty low level compared to the one we did last time, which was like one of the mid gyms, I think. But we'll see how things go. Avant-garde. I don't remember what kind of voice I did for this guy. I just remember having a really weird whip slash hose. And is that a butter knife that I see on his belt? Must be the style at the time. Koi, no. You are the artist Koi God. It's Champion, actually. Thank you very much. Or if you want to get real official, it's Gym Inspector. That is of no consequence. Shall I recall an artistic battle? I found myself wishing to face you once again. I am so very glad that you are here. Praise Mother Nature. I planned to meet with the top champion today. I have just now cancelled that plan. Today. Shall we instead talk of art together? Yes. Can we also fight? I'm here to inspect your gym. Not talk art, but we can do both, right? What? You came in the top champion's stead. Well, I cannot be bothered by that. I don't care what the reason is. If we can make a masterpiece together once more, then fine. Well then, Koi, are you ready to open wide the door to the world of art? I just want to inspect your gym. That's it. Avant-garde. Well, very well then. Let us head to my studio. As long as your studio involves fighting Pokemon, then good. Great. Lead the way. Behold, Koi, the site of the Artisan's windmill. It catches the winds that blow across Paldea, and, slowly yet powerfully, spins ever on. My leaping down from that windmill to appear before those who would challenge my gym lends an added depth to our battles. Yeah? Okay. Taking notes here, you know. Just trying to keep a neutral expression here as official gym inspector. I knew you would understand my reasoning, Koi. So I believe I can spare my legs today, as we are sure to create my greatest masterpiece yet, even if I do not alight from above. But I digress. We are both artists, are we not? We have no further use for words now. I assume you're ready. Let our collaborative work of art begin. Alright, how bad is this gonna be? Do I just, like, sweep with fire types? Because that's possible. We'll see how much I can do that. What level is this? 65? Okay. I mean, if they're all... Actually, did they all get scaled to 60? I was thinking, like, some gyms would be easier than others, but this is interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. Swap in. What kind of first move you got? Because if all goes well, I could just sweep. But it really depends what his opening move's going to be. Is that just power boost? It is. Special attack rose. Ooh, defense rose too. That kind of sucks. And speed. That's a little yikes. We'll see. Level 70 versus 65 might be able to just overpower him. Oh, okay. Well, light screen's also special defense, so that's also really shitty. Okay, so half health with all these defense buffs, not too bad. Oh shit. Hyper beam. I'm seeing a pattern here with these new gyms. Just complete bullshit. It's okay. Assuming that everyone doesn't have hyper beam, unless the next person has solar beam. And before he uses our sunlight or whatever. Do I want to? No, I don't want to switch. Breloom. Okay, Breloom's pretty simple grass type as well. Obviously, we gotta heal first, though. If I want to even think about sweeping this. Let's see what happens. Am I gonna get one shot again? That's the question. Mach Punch? Okay. Yeah, I think this guy's part fighting, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've looked at Gen 3 Pokemon. Oh, we're faster, yeah. It was just that one Pokemon we had to worry about. Ooh, interesting. That puts me to sleep. Kinda sucks. Not a big deal. Just kind of wasted a turn here. If only I burnt him. That would have been nice. Where is Asleep? There we go. I don't want to use another full restore just for that. Not really much point. Thunder Punch? Really? Okay. Well, I didn't get paralysis. Oh man, the light screen is what killed it. Damn. So close. If it wasn't for light screen, that would have definitely been a one hit. Ah well. Okay, well if light screen's gone, and assuming the next Pokemon's no faster, then I think we're okay. We're on a pretty good line here. So, no, we don't switch. Arena. That like evolved Breloom, or is that evolved whatever that first Pokemon was? First? Yeah, let's go. Nice, that's what we like to see. Alright, what else you got in there? Arboliva. Arboliva? Is that Smoliv? Yeah, that's gotta be a Smoliv evolution. Holy shit, what is that thing? Oh my god. I love it. How fast is it? Not fast enough. I'll admit, I kind of regret not doing EV farming, but that's okay. Grass terrain. I don't know what grass terrain does. I don't know if that weakens fire moves. I hope not. Okay, well there's the big trick. So Sudowoodo, obviously, it's a rock type, but being his last Pokemon, it's going to turn into a grass type. So the real question is, I'm probably going to be going first. That's the only problem here. So what I'm going to do, let's do Fire Spin maybe first, or Will-O-Wisp. Let's maybe do a Will-O-Wisp first, because it's a more permanent DOT, just in case something stupid happens, but I think we'll be okay. Because, I mean, obviously we go first over Sudowoodo, so that's kind of puts a dampener on one-shotting him. Because he will not be grass-type yet. Oh, wait. Oh, he is gonna crystallize first. Okay. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, he is. Shit. Yeah. Well, I guess I could have done it. Ah, well. That's fine. I wasn't sure if I was going to beat him or not. I couldn't remember if that was a thing. It's fine. Might as well take the precautions just in case I don't one-shot him, and he does one-shot me. He avoided the attack? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, I'm just gonna go for Flamethrower next. Is that a grass move? Looks like a grass move. It did nothing. Perfect. Good. That was a crit even. So I've got nothing to worry about. If that's like one of his strongest moves... Ooh, speed up. Okay. Wait, why did my HP get restored? Is that the grass terrain doing that? Seems a little odd, but okay. That was a big mistake. Oh, of course he has Sturdy because he's rock type. Typical rock types. Alright, well, if Trailblaze is his strongest move, we got nothing to worry about. What did I give the last gym? Like a C-? I don't know, I'll give this guy like maybe a C. He at least tried with Sudowoodo. I think his big mistake though was terrestrializing Sudowoodo. If he just left Sudowoodo as is, you know, he probably could have easily tricked a number of trainers. Trainers who didn't know any better. That would have been very good. But of course he had to terrestrialize, and that's the unfortunate thing. Maybe that's a law, maybe that's a rule of this region's Pokemon League. But, you know, you just gotta, like, change what order of Pokemon you use. Seeing you in battle in the midst of battle, you are like a unique Gladiant, subtly changing use. Fierce and yet gentle, such contrast. I lack the words to describe it. My hat goes off to you. My battles with you are truly a gift. Each time I am made to remember how I felt so long ago, when I first ventured into this world of art. I almost forgot. You are here for the gym inspection in the top champion seat, correct? Well, that is of no consequence. Report on my gym here as you see fit. Ah, my inspiration is overflowing, as if drawn from a bottomless well. I will begin on a new piece at once. You must excuse me. Farewell. Nice quick and easy gym battle, hell yeah. I'll give that guy a C. So we got like a C-. I don't remember who was first. Was it the electric gym? It was the electric gym. A C-, a C. Let's see who else we got. Okay, if everyone's like equalized to like level 60, then it really doesn't matter what order we do these gyms in then. Where's next? We'll go down here next. Wherever here is. Yeah, you. We'll go to you next. That's what, the psychic gym? Okay, I'm gonna have to rearrange who's in front here just so we don't waste turns. I'm gonna probably put Harley out in front. Gotta get that fairy type advantage. Also, you know, dark type moves being in front is really nice. Perfect. Just save there so we don't have to do the previous gym again. Alright, and where are we going? We are going east, towards the blue. Can we, like, climb this wall? I wonder? Aw, nope, okay. That's fine. We'll go around. I mean, it's right here anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't quite remember what Pokemon I fought in this gym previously. Oh, if it isn't Corey. Been too long. Your beauty has become even more refined since the last time we met. I mean, yeah, I'm glad you like the tights. Look, we're not going to be hitting on her. You think that would be weird? Oh, accepting compliments with grace, I see. How wonderful. I hope you remain that way. So, you're here in place of Geeta, are you? Just between you and me, I'm not exactly her biggest fan. That bewitching aura of hers overlaps too much with my own style. So it may be for the best if she sent someone else for the job. With you, I feel like I could really give this battle all I've got. Without further ado, are you ready to pursue the quintessential beauty together? Do we have to do more yoga? I hope not. Oh, wonderful. Let's head to the battle court. I'm glad we don't have to do more yoga. That was just gym, right? Am I thinking of a different gym? No, that was definitely this gym. Ah, the rush of exhilaration before a battle. Every cell in my body is humming with excitement. Having a totally amazing opponent such as yourself makes the feeling even more powerful. You know what? I'm really happy right now. The diamond in the rough that I helped polish it is now sparkling as bright as the finest of gems. Seeing others working so hard allows me to work hard myself and never shed a tear. Sadness is not in my vocabulary after all. The closest emotion I allow is the beauty of surprise. Allow me to teach you how to do true emotional spectrum practice. Well, I'll show her how I do true emotional spectrum practice. By being the shit over Pokemon. Time for easy mode. Bye-bye. Oh shit, that doesn't do as much as I thought it would. Alright. Ooh, okay. Let's see where we're going here. Well, you know what? Maybe in that case, you're gonna use Steel-type moves. Might have to try something else here. I think Harley's physical stat is higher, so this might do even less damage, but I don't think the Steel will do as much. Yeah, Steel's a little less effective. Oh, it feels like it did more. Nice. Let's go. It's basically a flinch as far as I'm concerned. Alright, that's one down. How many more Steel moves does this person have? Gardevoir? Nah, easy. Not gonna be any Steel moves there. Although there might be... Well, actually, wait, Psychic moves. Am I affected by Psychic moves because I'm poison? That's the thing, isn't it? Oh, well, this is Grass type, so I could switch out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is Grass type, because I raised Poison wouldn't be effective. So, let's get out of here. Switch on over to Grass, or Fire, to beat the Grass. Because we can. Yeah, those just in time, too. Perfect. You just want to spam Psychic? Go ahead. I don't care. Does nothing to me. I still go first. Yeah, I definitely regret not doing EV training. Usually when I do EV training, it's nothing crazy, but I like going for usually speed, HP a little bit, and then whatever their most useful attack stat is, so special or physical, whichever is more important. I could try swapping, hey. Oh, Beat would be very good. We'll give it a try. I don't think this will be detrimental. Giving her a free turn. Shadow Ball? Doesn't affect Beat. That's unfortunate. You know what does affect you, though? Bite. Flinch? Ah. Okay, yeah, Psychics might kill. Yeah. That's okay. But you got ghost moves, eh? That's interesting. Who do we have that can deflect ghost moves? No one else. Interesting. Actually, no, fighting types should be able to. If you got Psychic on you, then fighting's probably a scary thought, though. But you know who's part Psychic? And, like, perfectly fine to have Psychic moves used against them? Ghost moves... No, Ghost moves should also be... Oh no, Ghost moves are super effective against Psychic. It's okay, we go first. Oh, we don't go first. Wow. It's okay. We survive. That's the real important thing. More than enough. I don't think she did any EV training either. Delayed. I'll keep the current Pokemon. Maybe it's a little risky. What's the chances this guy's got ghost moves, though? I mean, seriously. No, 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 no. Don't use the Super Potion. That's practically useless. Perfect. Not very effective because Psychic type, baby. And your special defense fell. Oh, how unfortunate. This might one-shot. Ooh, just about. Another close combat? Oh yeah, really helping me out here. Man, you're not looking at a very good score, lady. You're almost looking at like a D. You're helping your opponent win. That's not cool. What kind of gym is this? It was literally making it easier for me to beat her. Like, yes, please, lower your special defense so I, with the fire moves, can hit you harder. What's with all these, like, grass psychics? Or are they psychic? Or grass, I mean. They look like grass. Oh, you know what? This one's probably fairy psychic. Well, whatever. Get that stab in. Super huge power. Oh yeah, this is your last one, so you're going to Terrastallize into pure Psychic, which would make Fairy a little more viable, as would Dark moves, which I would need to swap for. Let's see how this goes. I would Terrastallize Harley, but not Blues. Okay, let's see how bad this actually is. Moonblast, that's a pretty powerful Fairy move. Doesn't really affect me. Special attack falls. That's okay. We can get some extra stuff going here. Let's get some Will-O-Wisp. Get that dot going for pretty much a guaranteed win if I really need to. And if I get another turn, which it looks like I might... okay, well, if Moonblast is all you're going to spam, then there's no need to, like, suicide here. Because if that's the best you've got, then it's not good enough. Yeah, watch this. It's gonna do, like, that much. Perfect. Okay, let's get some Will-O-Wisp and Flame Wheel going. Or not Flame Wheel. Fire Spin. There we go. Double the dot. And then we can just... I mean, I might even just swap out. Do this a little faster if we need to. There's the burn. There's the fire spin. And away I go. Swap you in. Oh boy, a Moonblast against a Fairy type? What are you even trying? Hurt by your burn. Okay, we get one shot at this. Do I go first? That's the question. Yes, I do. Bye-bye. No one's done on my watch, except that one death. But we don't talk about that one. He's over. Yeah, I don't really agree with you helping your opponent win like that, so you get like a D+. A shocking glow up to be sure. You're the total package. I expected no less. Beauty, strength, you've got it all. You know, in my line of work, people who lack talent in one area or the other often fade away quickly, never to be heard of again. Met with all kinds of setbacks, they fall into corruption in their desperation, even end up more miserable than the mundane do. It would be better for those people if they never had even the slightest bit of talent to begin with. Don't fade away, Corey. I want to see just how far your talent can go. It can be a promise between us. I hope you won't break it. You did splendidly today. Thank you for everything. I like how his head subtly went down, like away from where her eyes would be, to clearly something else. The only other thing that would be visible at that eye level from that angle. I'll leave it up to you to figure out what I mean. Okay, who's next on our hit list? Oh, you? The first gym in the game? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oops, I forgot to actually teleport properly. Look, he may be level 65, but it's still bug type. Bugs are a joke. There's like maybe 3 bugs in all of Pokemon that I would say are half decent. And one of them is a legendary, so you'll never see it in a gym. That would be cheating. If there's one gym I wish we did the challenge for again, it'd be this one. That Olive soccer was pretty great. I'd be down for round 2. Especially since I never got a chance to actually try and fly with the soccer Olive. Hello there, my name is Katie and I'm the owner of Patisserie Soapberry. Oh, the new champion everybody's talking about. Is it actually you, sweetie? That's me. I'm the new champion. I guessed correctly. I suppose that makes sense though. You sure were strong. No, you were just bad. You really looked like you were enjoying yourself when you tried my treats too. People like that always have great potential. So you're here on an errand for the top champion, are you? I'd completely forgotten that she was supposed to be going around for inspections. Thankfully, I just happened to be here today to give cakes to my staff. Oh, lucky me. Well then, it is time for me to get a taste of our new champion's strength. Hey, look, if you hand me a cake, I might do something about your score. Just saying. Oh, what fun. Let's go somewhere more suited for battling. I remember your olive rolling prowess very well, Corey. You had such vigor. It was almost as if you had terrestrialized into a fighting type yourself. How many gyms have you been to when you first came here to mine? Was it your first? The Cortondo gym is close to the academy, so many young trainers just start out arguing out like to come here first. With that in mind, La Primera asked me to go soft on trainers, like a nice sponge cake. I feel sad for my sweet little bugs though, since that means they quite often lose their battles. But opponents like this get me excited because I can finally show my true skill. Allow me to knead you into submission. I'd like to see you try. Are all these evolved bugs that we've never seen before, because there's been surprising lack of bug type trainers out in the wild. I forgot to switch my Pokemon again to fire type. Although this guy's gonna be part fighting. Oh yeah, that makes it even better then. All of my moves will be super effective then. Or are they? I was not paying attention, I just assumed they were. I mean, what's he gonna be? Fighting, steel, bug? All of those things are fine for me. Oh, you kidding me? You're gonna make me... Has no effect. Wait, is it ghost type? No. Fairy type? Huh. Alright, well, let's see if I go slower. Hey, I do go slower. Interesting. Oh, nice. Okay, well. Guess we'll just get right into it then. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of yikes. All those ghost moves. It's fine. Doesn't matter. We one-shot. We're gonna one-shot the next one too, I bet. Fortress? Yeah, that's definitely fine. They're like... Bug... Oh, yeah, that's Bug Seal, isn't it? As if Bug wasn't enough. Come on, man. Oh, you got Sturdy? Yeah, cheapskate. Alright, what are you gonna do with your free move? Bug Bite. Oh no. Wow. What a move. Look, all your Pokemon are like fully evolved and level 70. You couldn't even bother to give them new moves? Better than Bug Bite? I get it. Bug type moves, pretty shit. You don't get a whole lot of good bug type moves. But seriously? Also, why are all of your Pokemon like super weak to fire? You think you'd do something about that? You better be giving me lots of cake here, because you're looking at like a D-. That's being generous. I better heal up just before I eat my words. What in the world is this thing? Yeah, just in case, we'll do a full heal here. Just in case. Okay, that's the best he's got. He's probably slower than me. And he's a bug type, obviously. Oh, a Silk Trap? Is that gonna slow me down? Don't tell me that's Protect. It fucking is Protect. Why do bugs need a special type of Protect? I thought Protect and Detect were like neutral or normal moves. Why does the... Wow. You can use it every turn? It's a better version of Protect? Why? Why are we even doing this? Fine. You want to waste all 5 of your Protects? Do it. I dare you. I dare you. I still have 7 more flamethrowers here. You're not gonna survive this. You can try and time me out all you want. It's not gonna work. Thank you. Failed. Holy shit. He knew. Obviously. She knew. Ursa Ring? You're gonna turn that thing into a bug type? I'd like to see this. Actually, didn't we see this last time? We might have. Little did I know at the time how terrestrialization worked. How I was almost fooled into thinking I was safe. Unfortunately for you, it won't matter. Alright, finish your terrestrialization since, you know, obviously that takes priority over whatever our turns are. Watch this, one shot. I'm ready. 1 or maybe 2. 2 at most. Here we go, though. Let's see if it works. Nice! Yeah, no, this was like the easiest gym somehow. All these gyms are the same level, and yet somehow this one was still the easiest. Not even surprised. D-. You didn't even give me cake. I can't fail you, technically speaking, but... I see you have emerged from your chrysalis and become a beautiful new you. That was quite the battle. I must say that your skills rivals that of even La Primera. Ah, how sweet it is to battle without holding back, even if I end up losing. I am beginning to think that going too soft on people may be no good for either party. My culinary teacher, Mr. Kofu, did tell me to put more of myself into my baking after all. I think I may try conducting battles in more of my own style from now on. If trainers complain that the Cortondo gym is suddenly more difficult, I'll just tell them that not all pastries are sweet. Wow, gonna fucking tell them to get good, eh? Goodbye for now. I hope to see you again someday. You know what? I like that attitude. I'm giving her a D. She gets a bit of a bump in her rating. What was that, 4 down already? Yeah, we're just flying through these. Okay, who's next on the list? Water gym. Ooh. Alright, that might cause some complications. Perhaps. We have an electric type, so we should be fine. We don't need a grass type. Haven't needed one so far. Almost got a grass type, but you know, we got that fire type evolved. That's what really matters. Alright, there we go. Of course, we'll just save quickly, just in case. Where's that coin I hear? Oh, there you are. Okay, where's that gym at? Gym's like over here, I think. Oh yeah, it's right. It's on the top of the wall. The wall we can't climb, right? No, okay. Didn't think so. Going up. Water gym, so this was like... I want to say this was like the 2nd or 3rd gym I did? I don't know, I guess I can take a look. Kind of curious what order I did these gyms in. What does the map say? The map says... That was the... Which gym was that? Oh, that was like 4th or 5th. Okay. This guy was like... I think he was like level 30 to 40-ish then? Hey, step right up. Welcome to the Cascarafa gym. Bolton Veluza, look who it is. I was expecting someone else. Yeah, I came instead. Deal with it. Ah, I see. Miss Gita put you up to this, did she? It feels just like yesterday that you were collecting your badges. And now look at you, already champion rank. You're like one of those fish Pokemon that completely changes shape and name as it evolves. All full of life. What a great catch. And now this, a promising up-and-comer here to test my abilities himself. Don't worry, this old man's used to facing harsh reality, viewers. Part of the restaurant business. Already, you ready to battle this old man and see if he's still fit to be called gym leader? Yes. Yes, I am. I didn't even switch Pokemon. That's whatever. I'll give him an advantage. That's what I like to hear. Right this way. It's okay. We'll totally destroy this guy too. As usual. Ever since you fought for that choice seaweed from me, all of my dishes using have been big hits. Thanks for that. Guess it's no surprise you did so well, what with being worthy of champion rank. Goodness gracious. Do I ever meet all kinds of people while doing this job. I've seen people like yourself who run full speed ahead like a raging river, and plenty of people who settle down like a calm lake. We older folk tend to prefer the latter, of course, but this old man himself finds that a bit dull. Rivers flow into the ocean, and water climbs up into the clouds and becomes rain. I'm Kofu the Torrent, ever-changing, just like water. Now come see what I'm made of. Why'd he send out first? Veluza. Okay, this guy was like really weird. I think it was like part steel or something like that. Though maybe electric wouldn't be any good anyways. I don't know, what's the game say I need? Oh, Bite's super effective. What else we got in here that's super effective? Oh, it's still water type, okay. I thought it was part steel. Oh. It's something. I mean, especially if Bite is super effective. Oh, is it part ghost? Well, let's give it a try. I think it's faster though. It does also have rough skin, I believe. So that's a bit of a issue. Oh no, this one doesn't. This one had like Mold Breaker. But I think the last one, or some other one we fought, definitely had rough skin. It's okay, we go first, doesn't matter. We did half health, we'll do the other half. Oh, shit. Okay, not quite other half. That's fine. One more. Done. Easy. Pelipper. Okay, we might have to switch. Electric type's pretty tempting for this guy. I mean, that's an easy 4 times hit. Gonna make it rain? Yeah, no, we'll just, whoops, wrong button. We'll definitely just switch here. Use that thunder. I mean, it's raining after all. Gotta put some lightning in the sky. Yeah, Surf's pretty nasty. That's okay. I don't think he's gonna use Surf twice in a row. Or is he? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's one downside with Sora is that even evolved, kind of squishy. A little bit of a problem. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna have to go for the big one hit. We'll go for a big old discharge. That does 80 versus 20. Hope I go first. Hell yeah, that might kill. It will. Good. Pelipper being a bit of a glass cannon in this case. Wugtrio. Isn't that a Diglett thing? Oh no, it's not. It's not quite a Diglett thing, but it's still rock type, I believe. Oh no, it's still super effective. Okay, maybe not then. Alright, well, let's see if I can heal up. Just in case. One. Two. Oof, that's pretty nasty. Okay, well, if it's super effective, I'm gonna hope I can go for a single hit here, because I don't really have a lot of choice. If I'm gonna do it, I better do it right. Nice. You know, this guy might deserve like a C. His Pokemon look scary. They're not really when you get into it, but I think that keeps things interesting. You know, unsuspecting trainers might come along and think that he actually has some power, but if you just realize that you can one-shot him with electricity, then anything is possible. I'm gonna hold out hope that this guy doesn't have something that can almost one-shot me like the last two. Water Pulse? Oh, that's Confusion. It's also pretty strong. Oh, it didn't. Alright, let's go for it. Nice. Still first. Ooh, yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Ooh, maybe we'll get lucky? Oh my god, we did. That's amazing. I didn't get confusion, and I got paralysis. Beautiful. Alright, one more. Abominable. Okay, well that's gonna be pure water type. Obviously he's gonna Terrasilize. I'm gonna Terrasilize. I get one shot at this. It's gonna be pure water type. Let's just go for it. There we go. Alright, you do your thing, and then I'm just gonna hit you. It'll be fine. I mean, if he kills me, then who cares? I might still get enough damage in. I should be going first. I'm, like, positive I'll be going first. Most of my Pokemon outspeed lots of Pokemon in this game. I think it was only until, like, the very end that I actually got outsped. Nice, that's pretty decent. So even if I get shot, not a huge deal. Yeah, that's fine. What I'm probably gonna do then is special defense fell. Well, that's fortunate. What else do we have in here? Obviously, I don't want to send out anyone weak to water. That's fine. We got a few options. We can do Demix, who can just cancel the water entirely. We've got Beat, who's okay. Obviously not Blues or Mudslide. Yeah, you know what? Let's go Demix. That's some little bit of extra defense in there from the matching types. I don't need a whole lot on my end, so it's fine. I just need to go first, and we just do a quick acrobatics. Because it's safe, it's strong. Get in there, get out. No problem. Didn't even stand a chance. My Terrasization was just for show. Just to scare him. Make him think I knew what didn't know what I was doing. Like, oh man, that guy didn't heal. Idiot. And I just yank out literally any one of my other Pokemon because I still went first. You really put the pressure on. Guess I should have expected no less from someone with La Primera's seal of approval. What a catch. Wildest cards, for better or worse, pulling everything around him and have really wild and drastic effects on their surroundings. That makes those friends of yours who stay by your side all the more important. Your youthful vigor's got my motivation flowing like a raisin tide. Next time you see Miss Gita, tell her that old man Kofu's flowing and crashing more than ever. Don't forget to tell her, young friend. And you come back and see me now and again. You hear? Okay, now where are we going? I think now we're starting to get, if we're reaching the top of the map, we're starting to get into the scary fights. Or they were scary at least. But I think we still out-level them, I would imagine. Who's next? You! Oh, normal type gym? Okay. Mr. Boring over here. No personality. Well, I would swap my Pokemon, but I don't think I need to this time. Because I think everyone's got fighting moves on... I think... Yeah, Harley has a fighting move, right? Let me just double check. We'll save too. Why not? Oh, you want no fighting move? That's fine. Okay, so Demix close combat, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, you got superpower. Not really a whole lot in the fighting department. Okay, fine. We'll put you in front. just in case. Where's Jim? Oh, right, it's back behind here. Yeah, there it is, in the restaurant. Doesn't even look like a gym. That's why I keep forgetting. Which means I probably should have gone to that Pokemon Center. Whatever. Gotta catch him off guard. If he saw someone flying into the Pokemon Center behind there, he'd be like, oh shit. Gym time. Wait. Are you not at the restaurant? Is this guy actually working? Impossible. Wait, where's the gym then? Over here? Oh, that's the gym. I see it now. Well, thought he'd be in the restaurant still. Here we go. Excuse me, sir. Alright, let's fight. Time for a meeting with the boss, but seems I've got a visitor with no appointment instead. It's absolutely something she'd do. Oh no, I understand everything, I assure you. Oh, of course. It's no problem. La Primera is my boss, so I have to do as she says. But now she's ordering students around. I see. So you're helping the boss free up some time to enter a tournament at the academy. Well, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. I'd never let myself get roped in like that. Well, let's knock this task off our list then. No use wasting time. Shall we? Let's head to the Treasure Eatery then. Way to just like suck out all the life and momentum. Me going through all these gyms. You already faced me during the elite test, so I doubt this will leave much of an impression on you. In any case, let's get started, shall we? I'll be facing you in my role as a gym leader, so I'm going to use my regular team. They all belong to the normal type. Normal as in plain, average, unremarkable, run-of-the-mill. I'm pretty fond of them, you know. They suit me perfectly. I'm about as ordinary as you can get. Pokemon. There's no need to overcomplicate things. Nowadays, people only seem to want a shock factor. Something weird. Something bizarre. End of the day, though, nothing beats the relief of coming home even after a fun vacation. When all said and done, simplicity is strongest. You're right, simplicity is strongest, which is why I'm just gonna sweep all of your Pokemon. I mean, that's basically what I did last time. Although I don't... Did I do it with fire, fighting moves? I can't remember. Well, it'll be what I do with fighting moves this time. Boom, done. I got 5 PP, and he's got 5 Pokemon. See if we can do 1-to-1. Nope, keep current Pokemon. Kamala, that was... Oh yeah, this thing. Is it gonna just fall asleep? Perfect, good. Make it easier for me to use close combat. 2 for 2. 3 to go. Braviary. Ooh. That's gonna put a dampener on my fighting plans. Well, whatever. I might get Brave Birded. That's totally possible. Yeah, the flying's gonna neutralize any fighting moves I do. Electric would be ideal. Let's just go for acrobatics then. I don't know if that'll do more or less. That's half. There's Brave Bird. It's gonna hurt him. It's also super effective, of course, because fighting. That's okay. I'm gonna switch to electric. Take this guy out properly. Damaged by the recoil. I can't tell if he died or not, but it looks like he almost died. Oh, it's so close. Okay, if I can just get a single discharge in, we're fine. Yep, we're good. Bye-bye. What's he got next? Do I want to revive Demyx? We can continue the fighting. The Dunsparce. Okay, the Dunsparce didn't have rollout, did it? I don't think it did. Yeah, you know what? Let's continue the fighting. I'll just quickly revive him. Oh right, this guy's thing was Drill Run. That's what it was. Well, I'm already here. I may as well continue using these moves because I can. You know, do a little chip damage here and there. Why not? Of course he's gonna kill. It's fine. And we'll just switch to Demyx. I could go for the quick fighting kill. I'm probably gonna beat him in speed. That's the thing. Yeah, fuck it, let's try it. Of course. There we go. Helped out a little bit. Okay, defense falling. That's fine. I one-shot everything, so it really doesn't matter. One more, right? Staraptor. Oh, okay. Well, that would have been kind of nice, but this is his last Pokemon, so it's going to become pure normal type. You know, just let me make him super effective, you know, just like the grass gym. Again, C-, D even. Like, why are you guys doing this? I'm just gonna Terrasilize, get a little extra power in there. Let him Terrasilize, get a little extra power in there. It's not gonna matter. Oh, even Terrasilize before me. That's impressive. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go second, does it? Because that would be a little disappointing. Well, we'll see what happens. I think that means I'm gonna go second. Which is not good for me, because I'm at half health. But hey, if I can get anything in on this, then great. There's Brave Bird, coming at you. Yep. Okay. That's fine. We still got like 4 more Pokemon at full health here. Technically speaking, assuming I survive Brave Bird even just once, which with Mudslide, that's my plan here. Because guess what I have? A fighting move. Brave Bird is very physical, but we should be okay. Iron Defense first. Now, let's just go for Superpower. I just need to survive this one move, and we're fine. Yeah. Okay. He's done. Because the recoil is going to do even more damage. And I'm going to use Superpower, and it's going to kill. Like, why would you do this? Why would you make yourself super effective against your one weakness? Normal types only have one weakness. And you just had to. Again, like D+ at best. Guys, sucks. You're a bit too much for an average Joe like me to handle. But I think I understand now. Why I was told to use flying types when I battle as a member of the Elite Four, I mean. Their scenery you'll never even notice if you stick to flat, well-trodden paths. It'll do me good to admire talent that soars as high as yours from time to time. Well, if the boss says I should do so, I'll do so. Won't catch me doing it for fun, though. In any case, I've been strictly told to cut down on my overtime hours, so I'll call it a day. Okay, the only one left I'm really worried about at this point is the ones up north. Get rid of those two, and the rest of these will be easy. Which one are we going to do first? I guess Ghost type? Yeah, Ghost type's next, right? Yeah. We'll go do the Ghost type first. Got lots of strengths against Ghost type. I mean, I have strengths against Ice type too now. So, I mean, Ice type was pretty easy. Once I got that Fire type going, once we got Blues evolved, then it was kind of a pushover. Not super, but like a little bit. The Ghost type gym was a joke. I'm surprised how easy that one was. I'll just put Harley back in front, I guess. Sweep everything again. Alright, where's that gym at? It's over here. Hey, maybe she'll want to do that rap battle. You know, last time she was like, nah, I ain't rap battling you. After, you know, saying that she was complaining about, like, not having a good challenger for her battles. Well, there's my little challenger, Corey. What brings you back here, baby? Finally ready for that rap battle? I was ready the first time. But I'm actually here for a gym inspection today, I'm sorry. Hold on. You're telling me La Primera sent you to check my gym? So instead of her, I get you. Instead of rookie champion, instead of coming out here yourself. Doesn't she know who I am? Don't you know who I am? I'm the person that kicked your ass. Also, 6 shoes. Sorry, I got heated there. Don't worry, though. You're not the one sucked that nerve. Oh well. I was just thinking I'd like to see you again anyway. Guess this is just how fate has it. If we're doing this, let's do it right. Ready to show me how strong all those adventures made you? Now that's the spirit. Come on. Let's put on a killer show. I of course forgot to switch Pokemon, but you know what? I don't mind giving these guys handicaps. They need them. Feels like just yesterday that you were here for your gym test. Now you're all championed up and out doing errands for La Primera herself. Tell you something. You gotta be my age, time starts passing you by fast. That sentimental style's not worth my while. Time to kick a rhyme and hit the flow. Let's go. My spirit's burning, yearning to get this battle churning. Best be ready to begin. Our little champion's coming into his own. Come on, baby. Round me to the bone. I did it once, I can do it again. Easy. Oh, that's right, this was a double battle. Yeah, this is why it was like a fucking pushover. Oh good, we don't even need to switch. I forgot this one was a double battle. What a cool idea for a gym. If only they'd bring back triple battles, but I have a feeling that would probably crash the engine if they sent out 3 Pokemon at once. Or 6 Pokemon. Alright, what are we doing first? Close combat obviously has no effects. I'm gonna actually swap Demix out. Because I think we have... Yeah, we have 2 bites, which is basically what I did before. And then we'll just super effective. Try and take out Mimikyu as quick as possible. Gotta get that extra defense off. It still flinches though, that's perfect. Oh yeah, and you're just gonna go away for a bit. Whatever. Well, that's fine. Mimikyu's lost then. Wait, what type is Mimikyu now though? Is it no longer ghost type? Huh. Interdesting. Well, whatever. You're almost dead. I'll heal you. As long as these two stay alive, then she's got nothing. Okay, good. Mimikyu's gone. That's basically all I was worried about. You're gonna vanish again. Yeah, so Banette's gonna like just do his thing for a bit. That's fine by me. Because since there's 2 out, we don't actually have to waste any time here. There we go, that's more like it. That's almost half. It's like 1 more turn maybe. Unless you flinch, that'd be great. Nice! Look at that, double the chance to flinch. Banette can't do shit. Let's see if I can take out Banette now in Houndstone. Oh, almost, almost. I'll let Beat work on that a little bit. Probably gonna disappear again though, knowing my luck. Yeah, there we go. Just keep spamming Phantom Force, why don't you? Spirit Tomb, okay. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, better do Spirit Tomb because Banette's still gone. Oh, play rough is super effective? Don't mind if I do. Perfect. That's what you get for being part dark type. Stupid ghost. Another Phantom Force, whatever. I'll heal, it's fine. Electricity, okay. Power Electric in there, that's not really an issue. See if I can finish off Banette while I heal. Wait, does she crystallize one of her Pokemon? I can't remember if she can do that. I don't think she... Yeah, she can. I forgot if she did that last time. Well, it doesn't matter. It's Ghost. She's just turning the Ghost into a Ghost. That makes it easier for me, really. Like, the thing about Terastallization is that it turns all the Pokemon into single types. It doesn't really boost them that much. Doesn't feel like all that powerful. Like, okay, Sludge Bomb, whatever. Watch me one-shot with Bite. Okay, who are we sending out to try and replace this? I mean, pretty much anyone, honestly. You're gonna have poison moves. There's not someone who's, like, fine against poison. I'll just send out Mudslide, it's just super defensive. All else fails, send in the tank. And then for you, you can just do Earthquake, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, it's gonna hurt everyone, but I don't care at this point. God, I'm probably gonna end up killing Beat more so than anyone else. Oh my god, that was dumb. Okay, well, what doesn't matter? Look, I won't even send out another Pokemon. I don't even need to. But I'll do it anyways, because I can. I'm gonna go first. You know, if this is how it's gonna be, I'm just gonna use, like, full AoEs. Perfect. Easy. See, now if he was part electric, that may not have killed. Just saying. Alright, well, again, props for being a double battle. That's pretty neat. You get, like, a C+ for the double battle. Points for creativity. Wasn't expecting you to rob me that much. You caught me just off guard like Shadow Sneak. Sorry for calling you a rookie. Hope we're good. I just wanted to prove the strength of ghost type Sagita, but I guess I got carried away. You're the real deal, my friend. I can guarantee that. From here on out, Ram's got your back. Run to any Vexen trainers or Hex inspectors, you just give me a call. Now you go enjoy this big wide world to the fullest, you hear me? Later, baby. That's like, what, 3 left that we have to worry about? I mean, I knew we were going to do all the gyms tonight, but I didn't think they were going to be this fast. I was expecting more of a challenge on some of these, to be honest. But hey, we can take out these two, then the rest are pushovers. I think some of the fortresses that we had to do were probably harder in some ways. Or they were in areas that were harder. Alright, ready for my rematch. Oh, I didn't even heal. Shit. Huh? I recognize you. Here to hit the slopes? I don't recall the snow being too good today. Yeah, it looked pretty shitty outside. Can we battle inside today? Oh, for real? I've got something important to be dealing with in a bit, you know. Oh, I see. You're here to cover for Greta. So, your dream came true. You're champion rank now. Must be so happy. Oh, my bad. That sounded a lot more sarcastic than I intended. Don't get me wrong, I really think it's amazing, just... it's complicated for me, that's all. Anyway, you came to test my skill, right? Let's just get this over with. 1 second, let me go heal, because I forgot to stop at the Pokemon Center. Then we'll fight. We'll fight, and I'll win. I need to also switch to... oh shit. Yeah, I definitely forgot. I have to go all the way back up here. Ugh. I'll swap to fire type in front. Get this over with nice and fast. Man, if we have to like rematch the Elite Four though, I'm gonna be a little scared. Cause that was actually a fucking gauntlet that it was good. It was a good challenge. I'm hoping that all these extra levels that I'm getting from fighting these gyms again is helpful. But man, if I have to do another one, oh boy. I don't know if I can. Here's open. Alright, not gonna turn down your battle this time, don't worry. Yeah, let's go. Well, tough luck for you, Tit. The snowy mountains are on my side today. These league-mandated inspections happen a few times a year. If we don't show we're up for the job, we'll lose our positions as gym leaders. Keith always says it's just a formality, but I've already had to give up on being pro snowboarder. It takes away the talents I still have to show. What'll be left? Sorry, didn't mean to bring the temperature down. It's simple enough, really. All I need to do is make sure the power of my Pokemon chills you to the bone. I mean, it might chill me to the bone if you go first, but if you don't go first, well... that's a little unfortunate for you. Yeah, I'm like 10 levels higher. This is not going to end well. It's the second attempt at this from before all over again. Hey, look. Not my problem I'm level 74. I was like level 65 when I started doing these just about. This is strictly from doing gym battles, nothing else. So the fact that I'm like 10 levels higher, hey, well, you know, just how it be. These guys don't stand a chance. I'm just gonna mash A. I don't actually have to do anything else. Well, actually, I do have to press down once here, otherwise it's really gonna mess things up. But now I just get to mash A. You keep throwing those Pokeballs, I keep taking them out. Sounds like a job. Ooh, okay, we get another turn, Liquidation. It's super effective, but it still does nothing. Guess who goes first? Almost had me there. Got a little dicey. It's fine. Ooh, what a death sound. Jeez. Nah, Weavile keep current Pokemon. We're fine. I don't even think Weavile can outspeed me. Is this your last Pokemon? Nah, you got one more. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Well, here's hoping. Nice. Good. Okay. I don't need to Terrasilize right away. I'm going to definitely heal, though. I think that's more important. Altari is going to become pure Ice type. Might still have Dragon moves. We'll be okay, though. I should be able to get something in here. Just need, like, one hit. Oops, wrong button. We're not switching yet. Crazy? With how well this is going? No way. I mean, if we have to refight the Elite Four, I don't know what level they might be. If they're like level 70, I'm a little worried. But if they're also 65 like this, then it's fine. What did they start before? Like 60? I think they went from like 55 to 60-ish. So if they went from like 65 to 70, that's probably okay. I do still have some XP items that I can do. Nice, I avoided the attack. Beautiful. That works out so well for me. I still go first. That's amazing. Wow. Not even a chance. Easy. Perfect sweep. Except for that one hit. Still. Hey, Brittany Passion. I kind of like it, to be honest. What does that leave, like 2 gyms left, maybe? Man, Gita must really have it out for me, saying someone there's no way I could beat. Still, no regrets on my part. I gave it everything I had. You full force and I lost anyway. Made me feel frustrated. Makes me want to become stronger as a gym leader. Put more of myself into it. I thought my passion had frozen over, but you've rekindled it for sure. Thanks, Corey. I won't lose next time. You'll see. But is there a next time? Trying to catch a cold on your way down the mountain, eh? I fly, thank you very much. Not sure about you. Maybe you take the long way down. Wait, is that all the gyms? Did we do all the gyms? Hello? Am I speaking to Champion Corey? This is Gita. How's your inspection of the gyms going? I'm done. How did you get my number, though? I'm the head of the organization. I have the addresses and contact information of every champion rank trainer. But when did I give it to you? I was informed by each of the gym leaders that you stopped by to see them. I knew giving you this task was the right decision, Champion Corey. All of them seem quite happy for the opportunity to battle you. Now, I'd like the inspection report from you in person. Join me at the academy in the entrance hall. I'll be waiting for you there. Alright, let's go back. So now what's gonna happen? We inspected all the gyms. I hope we actually get to physically rate them. Because they all get, like, barely passing grades. Just saying. Oh, I could have flown straight to the courtyard. Ah, well. It's okay. Just realized that. You know what? I want to stop by here and heal anyways, because who knows? If we have to fight her too, then yeah, a heal's definitely necessary. And we can save this way too. Alright, and then we'll just go do a quick save. Little savey save. Hey Jack, how's it going? I've been streaming for an hour? Yeah. I wish I'd been streaming for 2 hours, but I kind of got caught up with other things before. Otherwise I would have started at 8 like I normally do, but I didn't get to start till 9, fortunately. Where are we going? North. This way. Or I guess... Well, I guess technically this way and then that way. Can I climb this wall? I'm lazy. Nah. Alright. We'll go around. We just finished clearing all the gyms again. The pushovers they were, of course. So now we're gonna go see what we need to do next. Gotta go hand in our report. Let her know that all these gyms suck. Maybe she wants to fight next. I don't know. But I think we were going to do like some sort of tournament. I don't know how real that is. Good day, Champion Corey. Now, tell me, what do you think of our entrance hall? Do you enjoy being surrounded by books? Yeah, it is pretty comfy, actually. That's good to hear. It was renovated a few years ago, and I was the one who came up with the new design. But more importantly, I would very much like to hear your report on the gym leaders. Now that I think about it, this location is perhaps a little too public. You know of anywhere quiet we might be able to discuss things a bit more discreetly? My room. You know what I'm saying. I was joking. I was joking. I just realized I never noticed the floor tile in the kitchen area. Why does it look like Grandma's house? So this is the dorm room where you live. I wonder, is this the room what helped nurture your potential as a champion? Sure. Yeah. Wait, I remember now. You only recently moved into the dormitories. In the near future, perhaps I'll pay your family's home a visit, if I may. Anyway, let us get to the topic at hand. I'd very much like to hear how you report now that you've inspected the gym leaders. Tell me, which gym leader did you feel was the easiest to face in battle? Ooh, like a tie between Grusha and... I don't know, Ryan was pretty pushover too. Who's the bug type? Because probably her. Yeah, no, you know what? Grusha's was more of a pushover. Grusha was like basically mash A to win. The strongest impression on me. Okay, who almost killed me a couple of times? Probably Larry. His stupid birds got in the way of things. Oh, that would definitely be Larry. Fuck Larry. Which gym leader did I like the most? You know what? I have to give it to Rhyme because the double battles. What do you mean, of course I'd say Rhyme? What the fuck does that even mean? Those are the questions I have. Thank you very much for your help on this. Your perspective was fascinating, Champion Corey. I have no doubt it will assist me in running the organization. Please accept this as thanks. We got a King's Rock. That's for, Slowpoke, right? To evolve it? It is indeed. Thanks to you, my schedule has cleared up quite significantly. So, I will most definitely be joining the tournament we discussed in the director's office. I'm sure Champion Nemona will be pleased too. Well, thanks for letting me visit. I should get back to work now. You must be tired. I suggest you take it easy for the rest of the day. Alright, we'll go take a nap. Take a nap, sap. Then it's tournament time, I hope. 1 week later, thanks to Nemona's pushing and a bit of cooperation from the Pokemon League, the day finally arrived for the great Pokemon battle competition to be held. Aw shit, is this like the true secret ultra final boss? Hey Corey, I'm so glad we just managed to get everything ready for the Academy Ace tournament. Oh yeah, that's what we decided to officially name the tournament. It's a good name, right? Fitting? Memorable? But then Averin went and said we should call it the School Battle Brawl. And then even Director Claffle got into calling it that, so now I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, how are you feeling, Corey? In the mindset to do some winning? Totally. There's that enthusiasm. So is what a champion's made of. So cool that La Primera is going to make a guest appearance thanks to your hard work. Wish I didn't have my hands full with all the behind-the-scenes admin stuff. I won't even get to do any battling myself. But I'll seize the chance to do some objective research into what makes you so good. Anyway, let's get going. I'll meet you at the front desk in the entrance hall. No stalling. I better save. Just in case. I don't know what to expect with this, but I hope I'm ready. Where do I want to go? Entrance hall. Duh. We're here for the school battle brawl. Is that the clip when it was revealed where we went? I mean, I don't know where else we could have gone. I wasn't expecting there. There you are, Corey. You've got to go through the application process with the staff before you can actually participate in the tournament. Ready for that explanation now, mister? Alright. Rules of the Academy Ace Tournament are as follows. Any student or faculty member of the Academy may enter. Your opponents will be random, and only winners will advance to the next round. Opponents will be matched by lottery, and the lottery is run by the people in charge. That means you'll have no idea who you'll be facing until you meet them on the battle court. Winners, as I said, will get to advance to the next round, but lose once and you're knocked out. No more battles for you after that. The last trainer standing, the only person to win all their matches, will be deemed the best of all, the Academy's ace. Thanks very much. We hashed out the tournament rules with the help from Director Claffle. Based on the number of entrants so far, you'd probably have to win 4 times to take it all. Don't forget you might go up against the faculty too. They're tough stuff, so good luck and go be even tougher. So how many different people can we fight? And how many are we gonna actually have to fight here? Alright, I'm ready to take part. I may as well save now so I don't have to listen to that spiel again. Yeah, we'll enter the tournament. And so it's just going to be random Elite Four, basically, except there's probably going to be a few people in here we haven't seen yet. That's Corey, champion ranked trainer, right? Hell yeah, I am. Okay, you're all registered as a contestant. Please head down to the battle court. Don't you mean up to the battle court? Or where are we fighting? Wouldn't this make sense to go to the rooftop and fight there? Since, you know, it's on school grounds? Are we actually doing this out in the courtyard? Where in the public, where we can bother people and annoy them. Oh, we are doing it down here. Well, shit. Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Some of you will certainly have heard the happy news. We have a new champion here at Uva Academy. Yes, none other than our very own Master Corey. Wow, he actually is congratulating me? I can't believe this. It gives me great joy to see one of our own students achieve this feat during their time at the Academy. Today's tournament was organized by your Student Council President, Miss Nimona, in celebration of her friend's accomplishment. I invite all of you here to see for yourselves the impressive strength of our new champion. Not to mention the talents of those students claiming the spotlight for the first time today. And of course, the superb battle prowess and acumen of our esteemed faculty. Now, without further ado, let the Academy Ace Tournament, our school battle brawl, begin! You can't fight the Elite Four or the gym leaders in this tournament. Alright, good. I'm glad we can't, because that means we should get new opponents then. Alright, let's jump right into the first round, everyone. Who will the fates pair up today? Champion Corey will be facing Arvin from Class 2G. Oh, we have not fought in ages. Now, is this scripted? Like, they said it was random at the start, but is it, like, actually random? Or is that just what they said, but it's always the same 4? You've got to be kidding me. Up against my little champion buddy right from the first round. How about it, Corey? Bet you're surprised to see me in this tournament, right? A little bit, actually. Yeah, that's right. That dumbfounded expression is what I wanted to see.
See, when we went down to Area Zero, it really drove me home for how I needed to get stronger. So I've been off doing some super special serious training with Boss Stiff and my team. If we ever end up in trouble again, I want to be there fighting beside you, on the same level. So today I'm here to win, even if it might only be by a stroke of luck. Get a taste of this. Arvin's here with some spicy new flavor for you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this. I need to know what I'm getting into here. What level are we dealing with? What kind of Pokemon are we going to be dealing with? I mean, him I know. A little bit. Kind of remember. Somewhat. $67. Okay, that's not too bad. I might swap. Gotta go for those quick kills after all. But you know what? Considering that Blues is my highest level Pokemon, and he's already out here, we'll just get a few quick hits in, see what happens. Yeah, look at that. Level trumps all, after all. Oh, and he was burned. Earthquake, that's pretty nasty for me. Or not. So yeah, for those who missed it, I somehow managed to get 10 levels on Blues here. Just doing those gyms, nothing else. Don't blame me. Blame the game. I mean, Blues didn't even fight half the time. Blues fought maybe, like, the Ice Gym and, like, parts of some of the other gyms, but not all of them. I mean, Blues even died a couple of times. Oh, you got rocks? Okay, well, I know just what to do for rocks. Maybe, like, level 67. That's okay. Level difference won't be quite as great, but that's fine. Ooh, Stealth Rock, that's a little annoying. Swapping's not going to be fun. But I might not need to swap. Super effective, I go first. Get an extra speed boost even. Okay. Fine. Some decent speed. Earthquake again. Just keep building up that speed. Does he have a full team of 6? I actually did not notice if he did or not. Oh, whatever. That's 2 down. Look at that. You got another level in this time. Okay, might want to switch. Well, I don't know. Oh, it's super effective? Okay. I forgot what typing this guy was then. Whatever. See ya. One shot, baby. Another level for you. Let's go Vivillon. Yeah. It's fine. Park Grass. Kind of sucks, but we've got Acrobatics. We're definitely faster. It's super effective. I don't have a hold item, so it's even better. And a good old Cloyster. Do I want to switch for this? Are you going to Terrastallize your last Pokemon? That's the real question here. Obviously, it's not this one, but... Ooh, that's not even sturdy. That's just unfortunate, really. Liquidation? Yeah, didn't think that was going to do anything. I'll just use Acrobatics. Save the close combat if I need it. Of course, my boss Stiff is going to be your... when he Terrastallizes. I think that Terrastallizes into normal type, right? So, I mean, do I even need to swap out? No. I'm gonna sweep this guy because I can. Yeah, you can intimidate me all you want. It's not gonna matter. Let's go for it. Why not? I mean, who knows? Maybe he won't even Terrasilize, but considering every other boss trainer in this game Terrasilize is their last Pokemon, I kind of expect it at this point. But who knows? Maybe he'll break the trend, which would be a really stupid move. I like how he pulled out Mabostif's Pokeball and was like, wait, shit. No, that's not what I meant to do. Then he tried to save face. I know what you did there, Arven. Trying to look all cool and think you'd meant to do it on purpose. Make everyone think you meant to do it on purpose. It's not gonna help you. Embarrass yourself in front of the entire town. Play rough. Meh. Bye-bye. Alright, well, as long as we get healed between battles, then this is fine. I mean, maybe we won't. Maybe this will be like the Elite Four. And you know what? If it is like the Elite Four, that's okay too. We can deal with that as well. This guy pays out more than the gym leaders. What the fuck? Where did he get all that money? The winner of this first round battle is Champion Koi. Hell yeah. The strength of a champion is legit. It hurts to lose, but I'm proud of you, little buddy. Maybe I should think about going around to all those gyms myself sometime. You'd better try just as hard as I would have in round 2 for me. Okay, that's the only, like... That takes care of all of the known trainers. So who are we fighting next? Probably one of the teachers? Next up is the second round. I'm sure you're ready to hear the matchups. Let's get to it. Champion Corey will be facing Jack, the biology teacher. Oh, this guy. Hello, Corey. I hear you went out to be on your treasure hunt and wound up becoming champion. That's quite the achievement. I guess I'm the homeroom teacher for 2 champion rank students now. I won't lie, I'm feeling a wee bit of pressure here. I've got to work hard so my students don't outshine me too much, huh? Well then, let's get started, shall we? Here's hoping I do okay. No idea what to expect from this guy. Poison? Dark? Something else entirely? Fire? Alright. I can do fire. Looks like we've got healed. Maybe? We'll see. Show me what you've got in your own way, and at your own pace. Oh, my pace is really fast, so you better be ready for it, my guy. Oh yeah, we get healed. Good. That is perfect. Now, the only thing is, I know Arcanine can get Rock-type moves. Which I guess is fine for Demix, but I'm just like thinking ahead here just in case this doesn't work out. What else would Arcanine know that could be bad for me? Probably nothing. I'm probably overthinking this. What level was this Arcanine? I didn't even see. Post combat? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Lower your defenses, please. Thank you. Very helpful. Level 65. Arven was stronger than you. What the fuck? Unless he has extreme speed, then we're fine. I mean, it didn't matter. Maybe he does have extreme speed, but we'll never know. Because he's dead. Lurantis. I don't think I know what that is. If it's another fire type, I see where this is going, but maybe this guy's got a variety. That looks like a water type. Let's play it safe for now. Okay. Didn't think that was gonna work. That was a crit even. Well, we'll never know what that is. It'll forever remain a mystery. A Slowbro? Really? Yes, please, send out your slowest Pokemon so that I may speed blitz it. May as well use my strongest move. Alright, that was my strongest move. What else do we try? I mean, we could switch. but I don't think that's a good idea. He's just water type, right? Or is he part normal still? I can't remember Slowpoke's part normal. Okay, definitely not. Oh, it's psychic, isn't it? Isn't it like water psychic, actually? I think it is. Yeah, that might be a good reason to switch. That's fine. I mean, we're switching now for sure. Knowing it's water psychic, that gives me some ideas. So we've got moves there. We've got moves here. I'm thinking we'll start with Harley and go from there. Let's just go for the stab bonus here. Get some speed. Perfect. Alright, that's 3 down. Who's next? Mudsdale. Oh shit. Well, that's fine. That's not who I was expecting this guy to have. That certainly came out of nowhere, but it's only 65. We're okay. Probably... I don't know what he's gonna try and pull here. I want to just go for the quick damage. You know, just rush him. He's got a lot of slow Pokemon. Oh, okay, that's kind of bad because that's Steel type. If that's Steel type, I wonder if he has a Rock move, because that's definitely a thing that can happen. We could put our own out. He probably has Earthquake. Obviously, that's just the bad choice. I mean, might be worth a try. It won't be ineffective. And Expanding Force won't care about his defense, because like if there's one thing we know, I think we want a special move. Regardless of power, Harley does only have physical moves. So may as well just go around the defense, because we all know by now firsthand how powerful Mudsdale's defense is. And yeah, if Heavy Slam's what he's going to try and do, then that's not really super great for him. Because I'm here now. Perfect! One shot, all we needed. What is that, 4 Pokemon? Swalot. I don't think I know what that is. Oh, wait, no, it's that guy. Duh. I just, the name, like, escaped me of that thing. Well, good. That works out for me. Bye-bye. One shot. I think these guys are just better off not sending out anything weak to fire or psychic. Okay, so I don't know what he's going to Terrasilize this into. It's by default psychic. But the question is, what does it become? Because right now I don't really have much of anything. But you know what we can do? We can go for some dots. Let the dots take care of things. Some damage dots. You go ahead and Terrasilize. I'm not ready to do that yet. Oh, he just turned it into Psychic. Okay. Thought he was gonna mix it up like Arven did, but that's fine. That makes things easier to work with. It's fine. They don't have to be damaging. I just need to let them do the damage. I'm gonna be dead. Yeah, this is the same strategy What's-Her-Face tried to pull. Lilac. Okay, well we can get a Will-O-Wisp going, just in case. Since this is the final Pokemon and we get healed after this, I'm willing to be a little aggressive. This isn't like the Elite Four where I have to try and keep everyone alive. So the Shadow Ball, probably gonna kill me, but that's okay. Oh, interesting. Well, whatever. Let's go out in a blaze of glory, shall we? let's see what a flamethrower does. Oh, it does enough. Those extra burns helped. It worked out. I mean, really, I probably could have just done 2 flamethrowers and it would have been faster, but that's fine. Couple more levels. Now everyone's over 70. Perfect. Even the teachers are paying out huge dividends from my winning. And the winner of the second round battle is Champion Corey. You beat me. You're quite a strong trainer, aren't you, Corey? You're more fit for the teaching profession than I am with that boundless confidence of yours. Mr. Jacques, did I hear you correctly just now? Hi, Director. Are you angry with me? Well, I'm going to go get yelled at. Good luck in the coming battles. I'm surprised he gets away with those flip-flops that he keeps wearing. Finally, only 4 trainers remain. Time for our contestants to face their 3rd matches, everyone. Matchup for this battle would be Champion Corey versus Dendra, the battle studies teacher. I don't think we've ever seen her before. Us, new kid. This school battle brawl is for deciding the strongest trainer in the academy, right? And I'm so pumped up. There's no better place for me to show off my strengths. I hear you. The reason we're having this tournament. You have my thanks for that. New kid. No. Champion Corey. As a teacher, I feel like it's my duty to lead my students to success. But, since I am the battle studies teacher here, I can't very well lose in battle, can I? So don't expect me to go easy on you. I'm going to give it all I've got. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if she lost? And, like, lost instantly? Blinks! Oh, it's that, like, wiggler thing. That guy's steel type, right? Or bug type. Doesn't matter. Watched it get one shot. Now you see it. Now you don't. First impression? What is that shit? Doesn't matter. You're dead. What else you got in there? Is this what you're teaching your students? Look at that. I don't even get full XP from that. It was so easy. Keep current Pokemon. Oh, this is the special, special Tauros, right? Yeah. This thing's like dark type or something, right? Or is it still normal type? No, it's not dark type. I don't remember what this is. Wait, was it fighting type? That might have been what it is. Something really weird that didn't really match the color scheme. Doesn't matter. It's dead. Anything else? Who's next? Another Tauros. I think you've been watching too much anime, lady. Having 30 Tauros is not a good strategy. I hope that's not what you're teaching students. Oh no, Raging Bull. Actually, that might kill. Ooh, okay. Alright, that's okay. I've got other ways to beat you. I'll give you that one. That's super effective. That's super effective. That's also super effective. Yeah, you're definitely part fighting type. Yeah, you know what? Bye-bye. Let's see how you deal with acrobatics. You teach Dan your course? Probably tell your students to use held items or something like that, don't you? Let me show you, it's really done. Yeah, lower your defense. Yeah. Make yourself weaker. Alright, send out your next Tauros, I'm ready. Oh, it's a Medicham. Oh, fancy. No, keep fighting, keep fighting. I got the perfect move for you. Right here. There you go. You got another Medicham in there? Maybe another Tauros? Maybe you're saving your Tauros for last so that it can terrestrialize. Hawlucha. Ooh. Alright, I may not have the weakness for that one. That's a little tricky. That's that fighting flying, if I remember correctly. means... Oh no! Is it just fighting? I thought it was part flying. I swear it's part flying. But does flying not prevent flying moves from being super effective? Maybe? Seems a little weird, but that might be the case. Okay, there you go. There's your big, meaty, terrestrializing Pokemon. That's okay. I'll heal up, you terrestrialize, and we'll see where this goes. This is your last Pokemon, right? Yep, okay. Just want to make sure before I do my things. Real question is, what's this going to terrestrialize into? Because something tells me it's not going to be fighting type. So for everyone who's terrestrialized, well actually no, last guy terrestrialized and Psychic into Psychic. Arven didn't. So I mean, there's a chance it could be fighting, there's a chance it's not. It's a 50-50. Let's see what you do. Okay, fighting into fighting. Last guy was the odd one out. That's fine, this makes it easier for me. Assuming I don't get one shot. That's the real question here. Close combat? Well, that didn't do too much before, so we might be okay. Yeah, okay, we're fine. We're fine. His defense fell. Oh, that's unfortunate. Guess who goes first? Me. You can play at that game after all. We'll just do one of these. And then that should hopefully boost... I mean, it makes close combat a little dicier against me. But that depends if, you know, he was to stay alive. Which he didn't. That's 3. I was kind of expecting this tournament to be like level 70, you know, to try and compensate for all the crazy XP you get from the gyms. I don't know, do something like a little harder than the Elite Four, like a super special Elite Four kind of thing. But I mean, I guess to be fair, the gyms were like... Okay, so Arven was like 69-ish, which is really weird. Everyone else is like 65. And then the gyms I just fought were all 65. Like, again, it would have made sense for this to be like level 70 average, this whole gauntlet. No way, I got crushed, but I still got something great out of this battle. This was a massive chance for me to grow. You may be surprised to hear this. We adults are still learning every day too. That's why we're always harping on you kids to study. Turns out we actually do know what we're talking about. If you knew what you were talking about, why'd you lose? Thanks for the battle. Keep aiming for the top in this tournament, and don't forget. Osos! Alright, who's round 4? It's gotta be extra special. This is the final round after all. There's one last match in this tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to introduce the 2 trainers who'll be facing off to finally determine who's strongest in the academy. Champion Corey up against... Oh, we gotta fight the champion again now? That seems so cliche. Come on, it could have been anyone else. I want to see who else we could fight. Special guest joining our tournament, the top champion Gita. Good day, Champion Corey. I had a feeling we would meet you in the finals. Hone strength against hone strength. Such a clash is what captures the crowd and makes their hearts race. This is extremely close to what I would call my ideal world. As the chairperson for both the Pokemon League and the Academy, I find this situation to be incredibly satisfying. Now, if we both push each other to greater heights, we will achieve greater synergy. Come, Champion Corey. Our battle will inspire all those who watch us today. Let me show you the full might of the top champion. Alright, I'm a little worried about this one. I feel like they may have upped the ante with this one here. It's possible. I won't say that the champion wasn't the pushover. But we'll see. What level are you? 69. Nice. This guy was in the Psychic Gym. So I do want something that's going to help with that. I'm not sure who I should send out, if I should even bother switching. Yeah, you know what? I will swap in. I still got some level advantages. Pretty much everything's over 60, and I don't know what she's going to top out at, though, if this is one of her weaker Pokemon. We'll try and go for the speed advantage. It's okay, we're fine. I am going to see if I can go first. We'll get a U-turn. That went a little worse than I was hoping. Okay, that's like half health. That's pretty decent. I'm going to take out someone who's might be able to defend against Psychic for the time being. That would probably be... well, I guess Harley. Most likely. No, I guess Blues would have been the right choice. Alright, whatever. Just Flamethrower. All else fails, it's level 76 versus 69. Was an expansion actually confirmed? Or are we just, like, still under the assumption that it's pretty much a guaranteed thing to happen? Because I would be super down for an expansion for sure. What makes you think she would be a villain, though? Is that something that happened in Sword and Shield? Did, like, the champion become a villain in that game? Because that certainly would be an interesting turn of events either way. Excellent. Alright, that's one down. Still 6v6, or 6v5 actually. Avalugg. Don't remember what Avalugg is if this is the same team you had before. Oh, that's ice type, isn't it? Oh, ouch. I think I go first too, don't I? Yep. Excellent. 6v4. Who else you got in there? Kingambit. Oh, no. We don't switch around here. Not yet, but still happy. Yeah, I agree. It's totally happening. I will bet. I'm going to predict next Nintendo Direct. If they don't announce DLC at the next Direct, I'll be very surprised. Or at the very least be like, there will be a Pokemon Direct. After some point after this Direct. Where they'll probably announce DLC. It's going to be one of those two things. Now, the DLC in Sword and Shield, how was the level scaling in that? Was it designed to be done post-game? Or did it, like, did the levels change depending on what level your Pokemon were at? Or something? This is a poor matchup. Who do we got here? It's water type, right? Yeah, we'll just go for it. Like, I don't know what level the game capped out, but I'm guessing if it capped out like the usual 50 to 60 after Elite Four and Sword and Shield, then like, was everything in the DLC like level 60 to 70 or something? Her design, the league's involvement with the Area Zero incident, her team being really weak. Yeah, her team is really weak, isn't it? No, you know what? You make some good points though, like... yeah, involvement with Area Zero for sure. There's probably going to be some backstory with Area Zero. Actually, I predict the DLC, you're going to get to go to the future / past. If they do 2 DLCs like last time, you're definitely going to the future and past. It's like, it's pretty much guaranteed. They're playing it up so hard and they were just like, haha, you don't get to go to the future. Silly. No one comes back from the future. That just screams plot element right there. Psycho Cuts? Okay, alright. It's fine. We're okay. Didn't really do a whole lot. Bite's gonna do stuff. Why don't we try Bite? That might also protect me from Psycho Cut. Even if it's just a little. At least I got paralyzed. That definitely helps me. There we go, that's decent. That's even better. Because you're dead. Should be enough. Perfect. Alright, 5v2. 77. Oh my god. I hope the DLC scales to my level at least a little bit, or at least like designed to be taking place after this. Because if it's not, well, we're gonna have a problem. DLC is gonna be too easy, even for Pokemon standards. Because I mean, of course I'm gonna use my team going into the DLC. You crazy? We'll just play rough. That's like half health, it's fine. What's the worst he's gonna do? Horn Leech? Nothing. Oh no, you're gonna heal a little bit, whatever. It's not enough. The Owl of Armor is meant to be done during the game, but the Crown Tundra was meant to be done post-game. Ooh, interesting. I guess it could be the same way. So like one DLC will be very easy for me, the other one might actually kind of be an appropriate level. Well, that's certainly interesting. Making a DLC that's designed to be played during the story. Meaning that everyone who beat the game waiting for the DLC is just gonna get like a nothing burger DLC. Oh, so it did scale in some ways. Okay. If everything was level 60 if you beat the game before doing it? Okay. Well, that's good then. I heard good things about the DLC for Sword and Shield, though. People seem to like it a lot more than the base game. Like, they improved a lot of stuff. So, I mean, if they do DLC for this, then yeah. I would be super down for it. Like, if DLC is just such a better way to handle it than doing a third version, because I would never buy a third version. If they were still doing third versions, I wouldn't have bought this. I would have waited until the third version came out. What is the Glimmora again? I can't remember what type this thing is. What do we have that's like effective against this? Ground moves. It has Levitate though, so that doesn't matter. Psychic move. Okay. Water moves even. Ground and steel moves. Okay, well Mudslide's the winner then. Clear choice. Was this her last Pokemon? No. This is her second to last, right? Or is she gonna Terraslize? Oh, this is her last Pokemon. Okay, whatever. I'll probably just Terraslize Mudslide. Poison Rock and it doesn't have Levitate. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, well. Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess, what is she gonna turn it into, though? I realize now that it being the last Pokemon, it didn't really matter what its type was beforehand, but it looks like it's pure rock now. So that's not really gonna help. Is that gonna poison me? Are we okay? Okay, we're okay. Okay, well if it doesn't have Levitate, then we can probably do these just fine. Earth Power. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Of course it'd have a ground type moose. That's okay. Ground versus ground, I'll probably win. Ooh, nice. Good shit. Yeah, free toxic spikes, that's fine. I know I go second. Let's just go for it. I've got extra defense, so it's gonna do less damage than before. We're fine. The one time a ground versus ground matchup is okay, because Mudslide gets all the extra defense. Such a good Pokemon. More toxic spikes, why not? I don't think those things stack. And there we go. Tournament 1. Let's go get our big old trophy. As we are now crowned the best of the best in all the land. I mean, we just defeated the champion twice, after all. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. The victor of this tournament, and thus the strongest trainer in the whole academy, is Champion Corey. Hell yeah, it is. I'm now the best. Eat shit, Nemona. Yeah, Yeah, if that was her lead Pokemon with the Toxic Spites, I would be super scared, actually. That should have been her lead. That's been the thing with a lot of these teams, I found with, like, between the gyms and her team. It's like, they all have good Pokemon. They just need to be in a different order. Like, their teams are fine, but the order is just unfortunately wrong. Like, Lamora should have been her lead. A few of the gyms, the ones that they terrestrialized, should have been their leads as well. Like, or at least not the ones that they terrestrialize. Because, like, I found with some of them, the ones they terrestrialize them into forms that get rid of their one strength. Like, what was it? Larry terrestrializes a bird Pokemon into normal type. So, of course, fighting moves are now super good. All of a sudden. It's like, you're making your Pokemon weaker. Same with the Grass Gym guy. He terrestrializes Sudowoodo from stone to grass. It's like, you had your one Pokemon that could have taken out anything that was weak that was super effective against grass, and you turn it into the one thing that makes it weak to all the Pokemon that you were supposed to be countering. I would like to extend my thanks to everyone who made this extraordinary tournament possible. Each and every trainer demonstrated beautifully the bond they share with their Pokemon. I couldn't take my eyes off any of the matches, leading the way into the future while valuing our individuality. That is our motto at UVA Academy, and the tournament truly lived up to our ideals. Now, I'm aware my speeches tend to get a little, shall we say, overlong. I'll wrap it up there. I now turn the floor over to our special guest, Chairwoman Ita. The friendly rivalry of the trainers, the cheering and the encouragement from the crowd, I feel like these are the perfect ingredients for the Academy. No, for the whole Paldea region to become more lively and energized. Champion Corey was far stronger today than when he took the Pokemon League's final test. It is clear that he strives to become better every day, even after reaching such an esteemed rank. It is my sincere hope that all Paldea's people will be inspired not just by him, but by every trainer gathered here who aim for new heights, and that the seeds for many more future champions will be sown. I eagerly await news of all your achievements. Thank you, Chairwoman Greta. Now, alas, time for this wonderful tournament to come to an end, but the event seems to me to be a wonderful way to build rapport between faculty and students and invigorate the wider community beyond our walls. So, I hereby declare that the Academy Ace Tournament will not end as a one-time event and will continue to be held regularly. I like that half the animations just stop working. Look at that. Why? I still don't understand, like, what the logic is that... What is the relative object that is being used to determine when an animation should be full speed or not? Because you've got, like, that guy in the middle, in the back there, jumping at full frame rate next to Arvin, and then you've got the lady that's closer than him at, like, half speed. Like, none of this makes sense. Oh my gosh, yes! This is everything I wanted! I do hope you'll participate next time, Miss Namona. Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it for anything. Well, dear students and staff, that wraps up our very first Academy Ace tournament. Thank you again for joining us here today, and I hope you're all excited for the next one. So is that it? Did we beat the game? Well, things like that and Gita's Ace Pokemon being easily obtainable in Area Zero are also things that suspect me to her. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. That thing was everywhere after all. And it was nowhere outside of Area Zero. Also, if you Terra and switch out the Terradmon, then it stays Terrad when you send it back in. Yeah, I do know that. I just, like, if I'm gonna Terra, it's probably just gonna be staying out as a Terraform. I have no reason, like, swap it out. Because, like, if I'm Terraing, it's either to just, like, curb stomp the enemy team, or just to, like, survive against their Terra. For me, it's not really an in-between with the way I've been playing. Corey, you did it! Congratulations on winning it all! I'm so happy, it's almost made me forget the pain of everyone using Arvin's stupid school battle brawl name. Oh yeah, here's your prize. The sporty cap? Oh, hell yeah. Dr. Clavel told me he got caught up in all the excitement and forgot to give it to you. So I guess you get to the strongest in the school throne for now, Corey.
Keep it warm for me. I'm gonna be in the tournament next time. I'll be coming right for you. Whenever you feel like entering the tournament again, just talk to the staffer at the front desk. You know, Corey, Eilish, every day since you moved here to Paldea and became my rival. I'm so glad I met you. I mean it. Yeah, it's been fine. Come on, don't make me blush. Anyway, I'll be seeing you on the battle court for a good long time to come. What if she becomes the villain? What if she gets like super jealous or mad with power and then Mona becomes the villain? Hello, Corey. This is Jacques. Congratulations on winning the Academy Ace tournament. I sure am proud to have one of my students become the Academy's ace. Mr. Jacques. Don't worry, Director Clavel. I'll get to the point now. I'm actually calling you to tell you that highly difficult terror raids are cropping up all over the place. We're getting report after report from Academy students about their Pokemon getting injured. We teachers have split up to investigate these raids, but we're still a bit short-handed. So, we were wondering if you could enlist in your help. Since you're the Academy's ace and all, how about it, Corey? I mean, if I can find the time, but sure. Pokedex automatically records the data we need as you go, so don't worry about that. For now, I'd like you to just take on a lot of these tough terror raid battles. Don't get in over your head. Even the Academy's ace needs to be careful. I sure would be sad if one of my precious students got injured. Anyway, we're counting on you. Now, I know for a fact that's not something we can go and do, because that's just like infinite random events. So unless there's anything else that we can do that is like a one and done, I'm not really sure if there's a reason to continue streaming this for now. You want to do a few trades? Yeah, we can do a few quick trades before I stop stream then. Do you know if there's anything else to do, Jack? Because I think we're done, aren't we? I don't feel like there's been anything else. I mean, maybe there's legendary Pokemon around, but you know me. I'm not crazy about... Oh, can I get up there? Oh, yo, I want to go on top of the buildings. No, we're going back. Oh, we're going back. I am jumping on that building. I'm gonna do it. Figure out how to get up there. I know I can do it. Come on, make it. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Best view in town. All 3 polygons. There are classes you can do in the social links can do with the teachers. That was just like so much reading. I tried that at like the start. I wasn't super interested in those. So if that's all there is, then that's fine. I'll check that stuff out off stream. Didn't really seem that interesting. So we'll do a few trades. Oh, nice. There's an item up here. They knew you'd come up here. Electro Ball. What Pokemon did you want for your Pokedex? How do we... Is this not a circle I can click on? Oh, I have to go here. Okay. Connect to the internet. I'll probably check out the class stuff off stream. I thought it was going to be more interesting, but it didn't seem that interesting. If it turns out to be interesting, I'll change my mind and do another stream of this next week. Otherwise, there'll probably be a new game next week. Alright, there you go. Go ahead and join. And we'll do the trades you want. I mean, I don't know if I can provide the Pokemon you need. But we can do a couple trades. It's also like 11:30, so... Probably wouldn't want to stream too much longer anyways. This actually worked out perfect. We got like all the gyms done. We did the tournament. Nice way to end the series. Well, at least until DLC comes out. And then I'll definitely be back for that. Obviously, there'll be more Pokemon in the future. But I think I'll probably do a few other things first. Do a few games between that. But I've got like... I mean, I've got a copy of Pokemon Emerald, so that'll happen eventually. There's always the Heart Gold randomizer run, which I've thought about doing because I had fun with the Platinum. What else? I've got a couple not Pokemon games, but they're still Pokemon-esque.
that I've wanted to do. I've got those sitting in my Steam library. So there will be lots of Pokemon related stuff. Maybe even someday I'll play Sword and Shield. Oh yeah, and I got a copy of Pokemon Arceus, so you know that will happen eventually. All right, how do we trade? I don't remember how to do this. Like at all. You know how to initiate a trade. You go ahead and do it. Let me know what you want. More than happy to give them to you. Okay, there you go. So what are you looking for exactly to fill out your decks? I mean, I'm for anything. If you got Scarlet exclusives, I'll take them. Do I have to put in a code? It's weird that it's like, it tells you a specific person wants to trade. I press Y and then it's just like, find a person to trade with. I don't remember. Did we have to do this last time? Just begin searching? Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna like begin searching with like the entire world, not just the people here in the group. That's good. I remember catching this because this was like available because we were connected last time. But otherwise, let me know what you want. Give me a list and we can go through them all. I don't even know what like Pokemon are exclusive to this game, to be honest. I would imagine mostly the new Pokemon, if anything. Iron Jugless on the Screamtail page. Okay. Oh, that was 8. Just takes a while to load. Iron Bundle. This guy. Alright, trade it. If it says communication error occurs, we're gonna ban ya. Okay. Got it. I'm guessing most of the exclusives are like the Area Zero Pokemon, I would imagine. But I'm sure there's probably exclusives elsewhere in Paldea as well. I just wouldn't know them. I think it'd be kind of neat. I don't think Pokemon's ever done this before, but I think it'd be kind of neat if, like, on the Pokedex, there was, like, a little icon or some way to say that, hey, this Pokemon is exclusive to this version of the game. Like, I don't know. Maybe if there was, like, a purple, like, the school icon on the Violet exclusive or the Scarlet exclusive Pokemon, or if they had like a purple or red tint on the Pokedex, maybe. Because that'd be kind of neat. Also, since... Oh no, Scyther evolves into Caesar. Yeah, that's right. I was like, wait a second. What does Scyther evolve into? I forgot Caesar was the evolution and not the pre-evolution. But they were adding new Pokemon to Caesar and Scyther. That would've been kind of cool. There we go, fill in that little slot. Wait, why is Caesar over there? And not, like, next to Scyther? No, I'm good. Whatever. Yeah, what's that Pokedex ordering? Or is it because oh, you know what it is? It's because I sorted the Pokedex to alphabetical that one time, and I guess it's stuck that way. Kinda weird, but whatever. You need that one back? Alright. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. Trade it. I see what you're doing. You just want the entries. I get it. Does this guy also evolve via trading? Man, we're just trading Pokemon. Why does it take so long? I don't remember the old Pokemon games taking this long to trade. I remember doing trades back and forth between all my DS games. And I don't remember them taking this long. Like, I should have like 3 or 4 trades done by the time it took us to do these 2. This guy evolve? Oh, that guy doesn't evolve. Unfortunate. Also need your Box Legend, Kalunar, and a few others. Can I trade the Box Legend? Because I didn't catch that guy. I didn't catch the other one, if you recall. I kind of killed him. And I don't know where he is. And I don't think I can trade the one I used to ride, it looks like. But I can give you... I don't even know what that one is, but we can search for it. Whatever it is. What is that one called? Kloner? This guy? I don't see anything else here that's like even close to that name, so... Is it in here somewhere? I don't have that one. Sorry. Anything else that I might have that you want? You have any other requests? Because I can't give you the Box Legendary because I don't know where he went, and I can't give you whatever that other one is. I don't know if I have that one. Let's see. I don't even have that in my Pokédex, so definitely not. Never seen that one before. Are you able to just type out a whole list of all the ones you want, or like a good chunk of them? I'll take a look for them, and I'll see which ones I can find. You need to check in your decks? Okay. I don't even know where I'd go for like legendaries now that I've beat the game. Like, would I have to go back to Area 0 to fight him? Rhydon? What about other legendaries, I wonder? Are they all just like roaming legendaries? This game, the one thing this game's missing is dungeons, and I really miss those. That would be a nice addition. Because like it's fun to like walk around and explore, but half the fun of post-game for me, at least, was like all the neat dungeons and stuff that you unlocked after beating the game. Like I thought these islands out here, or like this island down here, or even these little guys down here, some of these, any of these, would have had some sort of like post-game secret dungeon with like a cool legendary at the bottom. I don't think this game has any of that, which is really a shame. Also, what the hell is this? Is this like another region we've never been to before? Is this going to be the DLC area, perhaps? No idea what that is. I mean, this is supposed to be Spain, and I guess this is like... Well, I guess this would be France. Or, Kalos, I guess, right? Wouldn't that be a DLC? They just plop the entirety of Kalos region into this. You have to pull out a bunch of those stakes in areas to unlock legendaries? Better just wiki the locations? Okay, well that sounds like an off-stream thing, not an on-stream thing. That's for sure. So that's good to know. I mean, this game definitely has some cool exploration aspects to it that I'm looking forward to doing, but I just don't think I want to bother with them on-stream. Let's see all this cool stuff that I'm gonna get now that we're, like, done the game. Holy shit. 150? Oh, is that all I have? Really? I've caught 153, and I've battled 296 different Pokemon. That's not too bad. Like, battling 300 different Pokemon, that's more than I've done in a lot of other Pokemon games, really. Now, to be fair, usually in Pokemon games, you don't get to battle that many types of Pokemon before you beat the game. And then after you beat the game, trying to find all the new Pokemon's, like, way harder anyways, so... You don't usually get that opportunity. This is kind of nice. Mischievous Line, Cerulege, a Simian. Okay, let's see what I got in my boxes. Let's see if I can find any of those. I guess I'll just search for them. Alright, let's start with C. You said Cerulege. I think I caught this thing. Oops, did not mean to do that. Wrong button. Nope, I do not have a Cerulege. A Simian. That sounds vaguely familiar. I think I caught this. Nope, didn't catch that one either. How about... Okay, we did that one. Clauncher, I think I checked already, and I think that one was also... Yeah, I didn't have this one. Nope. And what else we got on the list? Most of the future Paradox Mons. Okay, well... Do you need the, do you want the Delibird? Because I can do the Delibird, but I think that's it. Delibird's like the only one that I caught, right? Yeah. Delibird would be the only other one I've got. Yeah. This guy's not a... Wait, is this guy one of them? Draklock? No. He's not one of the future Pokemon. Iron Bundle's the only one that we haven't traded yet. Oh, you just want it for the Pokedex? Okay, yeah, let's try that then. I mean, I'd be willing to give you the other one if I had it, but I definitely don't want to get rid of this one. How do we... Yeah, changing the battle form. Sure. Just take blues out. Where did it even put it? I don't know. Okay, now if I turn to battle form... Oops. And then we put it in the box. I can't put Miraidon in the box. Okay, well, that's... Something tells me we won't be able to trade it either, but we can give it a try. I don't know where you went, but we can definitely give it a try. Wait, are we still online? Oh, you're still here. Okay. Like your name wasn't showing up. We can try trading the Miraidon. Do you have your version of it? Because I mean, if we're trading for Pokedex, I'll gladly take your Pokedex too. May as well. Kind of dumb that I can't like ride it when it's in my party, but I think I understand why they did it that way. Yeah, let's see if we can like trade... Oh, shit, there we go. See if we can trade the two, then we can get the Pokedex for each of them. Nope, I can't trade this Miraidon. This Miraidon is locked, unfortunately. That kind of makes sense. It's probably why there's two of them. So you can trade the other one, but you can't trade this one, because this one's the story Miraidon. So that tells me you probably can't trade your version of it either. If it's the story one. I mean, on one hand, maybe I should have used the Master Ball on it. It would have been tradition. But I wanted to go against tradition, you know? Alright, let me put my Miraidon back into ride mode, because it's the only thing it's good for. Like, well, it's level 68, so it's not that far behind, but... Turn to ride form. Yes. There we go. Now I'm gonna take blues back out. There we go. You traded when you got in Area Zero. I mean, if you want to do that, we can, but I don't have my version of Rhydon from Area Zero. I don't think it's still there. Because it said it went away, and I don't know where it went away to. Maybe I have to go and grab all the needles, Mother 3 style, before we can fight Miraidon again. But otherwise... Can you check if you can get the evil item for... I don't even know what the evil item for Cerulege is. Tell me what the item is and where I can get it, and then I'll do it. And that'll be the last thing I do tonight. It's in there? Okay, Zapopico. Whereabouts in Zapopico? Where even was Zapopico? I have to find that town now. Where is Zapopico? Am I blind? I do not see any place by that name, but I know it exists because I've been there. Oh, there it is. Whereabouts here is it? Is it like it's not going to be at the Pokemart, right? It's going to be at like some special shop somewhere. Is it in like one of the 3 houses you can go into in this game or something? Or is it at the shop? I'll just double check since I'm here. Nah, I don't see anything like that. Alright, where do we get this hold item? I'll follow you. I'm guessing you're gonna show me. God, that version of Rhydon looks so dumb. Doesn't even use wheels. Meanwhile, I'm here on my actual bike. Oh, it's this guy? Oh, yeah, no, I don't know what Synestia chips are. I don't know where to get those, so I never got it. That would take forever. I'm not doing that on stream. Nah, I think we went over this last time because like I went to this guy to get the thing for blues, but it turns out I couldn't get the thing for blues because I got the wrong item. I got the items you need to get the trade with him if you're in Scarlet, but not the items if you're in Violet. Yeah, I don't even know where to get Synestia chips. I don't think I've seen that Pokemon, have I? Let me see. Is that even in my Pokedex? Sinesti? I'm guessing that's what it's called. Let's see if I got anything like that. E-H-I-J-K-L-M-N. Come on. Lots of M's. S-I? Was it? Sinesti? I've never even seen a Sinesti. Unless this thing... Does this thing take out blanks? Yeah, it does. It does. I've never even seen that Pokemon. You have enough chips, but you can't get it. You have the Sinesti chips, because can we, like, trade the chips? Because I'll do it for you. It would be tedious, but we can do it. We'll just trade like 10 random Pokemon. You'd have to like put it on each. It's really stupid, but I've done this before. If you put each chip on like one random Pokemon, I'll just take it off and then send it back. You can't even... Wait, you can't put the chips on Pokemon to trade? Game Freak, why? Why you do this? Of course Game Freak would restrict them. They don't want you cheating. Ah, well. Maybe I'll get the Sinesti chips for by the time we DLC comes out, and then we can try this again. I'll probably be playing this a little bit off stream. It was actually really fun going around and getting all the different Pokemon for once. Like, I've never had this much fun catching Pokemon in a Pokemon game before. Crazy, I know. But that's how it was. So I guess the only things left for me to do is, like, there's apparently a whole bunch of stuff we can do. We can do Persona shit up in the school, but then I deem that not really worthwhile to do on stream. There's like Mother 3 Dragon Needles to pull up around the island so that we can reset the world, or just catch legendary Pokemon, either or. And then there's like level, like 6-star raids somewhere around here. Probably these things that just appear, and from what I've heard from my friends, are like stupidly hard. So that's a thing. I mean, there's a little bit of stuff. Not the kind of stuff I'd normally stream when it comes to access Pokemon. Yeah, that thing looks sick. I actually like that purple color. I like that purple color way more than the light blue. Maybe I'll see a shiny one of these days if I keep playing this game. That's possible. That'd be pretty neato. One of these days I'll encounter a shiny for real. Anyways, it's like midnight. I have to go out and do an errand tomorrow before I stream Final Fantasy tomorrow. So I'd rather not stream too much longer tonight. But I hope everyone enjoyed. I guess for now, this is like the tentative finale to Pokemon Violet. I will stream more Violet when they release more DLC. Whenever that is, if it is. Otherwise, I guess next time I stream Pokemon games, expect new Pokemon game at some point. But for now, I've got other plans to replace Pokemon with something else on Fridays. I've got a couple different games I'm considering, but it'll be one of those probably. You got your Caesar, so it wasn't complete waste. Yeah. Oh, did we trade everything back that you wanted? I mean, you can keep whatever you kept from me. That's fine. I just want to make sure I didn't keep anything of yours before I end off here. Did you need anything back that you didn't get back, like this guy? You're good? Alright, cool. Perfect. Good. Then I'm saving. This was fun. Probably one of the best Pokemon games I've played in a very long time. I mean, one of these days I'll go back and play Sun and Moon, and like maybe even Sword and Shield. Maybe I'll even stream X and Y. X and Y sucks though. Probably just about as much as Sword and Shield, but I'd have to play Sword and Shield to compare the two first. But this one was good. Despite its looks, underneath here is a very good Pokemon game. It's just a real shame that Game Freak sucks at making a game look decent and not like 15 years old. Like, this looks like a 2006... This looks like one of those games back when like the Xbox and 360 and PS3 came out. Like those really empty, open, HD looking games where everything's like super high res, but there's just like nothing. It's like all those games would be perfect candidates for like liminal spaces. Like you look at like Sonic 06, Deadly Premonition, that kind of stuff. This game reminds me of that kind of stuff. It's just baffling more than anything, really. But it's really good. Game Freak can only go up from here, I think. If the transition from Arceus to this is any indication. So maybe Gen 10 will be the one. Dino's a Scarlet exclusive? Yeah, I was gonna ask about that because it certainly looked like it. You might be able to play Ultra Sun soon if you ever get your shiny starter Rowlet. Oh god. Good luck with that. Yeah, actually, I might be able to stream 3DS games sometime soon because the guy who's making the capture cards is apparently almost ready to put them up for sale. And the moment he does, I'm buying one. And then there's going to be a whole bunch of new games I'll be able to stream. Because emulation just doesn't cut it for some stuff. You got to play the real deal. You know, what with like touch controls and motion controls and all that. So, There's even that for Pokemon games in the future, too. Lots of different ways there. You're going to try for a full shiny team. Well, good luck with that, because, man, I can't even get a single shiny Pokemon. Legit. And you're, like, hoping for a whole team? There's no way I'd have the patience for that. Man, if you weren't busy doing shiny Pokemon hunting, you would love trying to get the relic weapons in Realm Reborn. That's like probably just about as much grinding, but probably has more guaranteed progress. That sounds like something that's right up your alley. It's okay. You stick to your shinies. I'm gonna stick to my pointless weapons that are useless and don't even look that great. That require like hundreds of hours of gameplay to accomplish. I think we're even. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed. I'll be back sometime tomorrow with Final Fantasy. We're gonna try and finish off Shadowbringers. And then next week, next Friday, will probably be the start of something new. We probably got like one more part, I'm guessing, with like Spark Jester 3 as well. So there's going to be a bunch of new stuff starting soon. So new games to look forward to. So look forward to that. But in the meantime, I hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.